Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. Hi, welcome back from vacation, Travis.
So nothing's changed. People are still getting shot by ARs.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Kind of a depressing Monday. Hey, look, I have one of my 16,000 Let's Combat Gun Violence t-shirts on. Okay, so Marjorie Taylor Greene already jumped to that. Oh, he's a Hispanic guy before we found out that he's yet another white supremacist.
Yep.
Oh, you know, and he was wearing that same patch that one of the January 6th defendants that was pled guilty to seditious conspiracy.
Right-wing death squad.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
The insignia is
I think
right-wing death squad. That'd be right-wing death squad.
It comes as
like 99.9% of all the other mass murderers. Yes.
It comes as a surprise to Marjorie Taylor Greene that even people of color can be white supremacists.
Right.
As has been shown by maybe Enrique
Terrio.
Yeah, as opposed
Not Denny.
As opposed to
Not
Denny
Not
Terrio.
Denny Terrio.
No.
Yeah, Denny always gets dragged into that.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
He just wants to dance.
God, I'm exhausted. Is it Monday or is
Yeah,
it just...
it's Monday.
Yeah. Oh, what did you... Oh, you sent me a thing, too. Like, I don't know, there were seven other mass shootings over the weekend.
Just in
We don't
case.
even
There
hear-
were a few.
Don't you feel like that's also part of what these lunatics want to get the body count up? Because, like, I'm not even going to make the news unless I kill, that's why I got to get more AR-15s, because I won't make the news if I don't kill. It's just...
Or just mow people down at a bus stop in Brownsville.
Yes. It just was a
have to have a
wasteland
license to drive a
of
car.
racist violence in Texas. Because America, right? Because freedom or something.
Yeah.
The gunman who killed at least 8 people, injured a half dozen more at a Dallas outlet mall. 33-year-old suspected neo-Nazi sympathizer. He was killed by a police officer who happened to be in the area at the mall on a different call.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure if I'm correct. Who can keep each shooting apart? But I think there was an armed security guard that was also killed at this mall. I'm not sure. Anyway. Garcia, who lived in Dallas, was armed with an AR-15 assault weapon. He was wearing a tactical vest, also had a handgun. He had several social media accounts that appeared to be drawn to neo-Nazi and white supremacist content. He was wearing a patch on his chest, as we mentioned, with the right-wing acronym Right-Wing Death Squad. I love this part. They always have to say officials stress it's too early in the investigation, though, to suspect a motive.
They have to say that.
Right. Except he had a patch that said right-wing death
I know,
squad.
but
Okay.
He also lives in this mall.
conceivably, those two things could be
Sure.
not...
Unconnected.
He lives
Yes,
with his
Travis.
mom, too.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
in his basement.
I'm going to guess he hates women and that there's something in his past, I don't know, violence, domestic.
Can't get laid.
Yeah, can't get laid.
Involuntary?
Something. Yeah, something. Spin the wheel. Okay. Senator Dick Durbin, here we go. Spin the wheel of here we go again. Mass shooting.
There is something more that America can do, and it's called an election. And if people across America are fed up with these mass shootings and killings and the terrible things that are happening even to our children as a result of it, they're going to vote accordingly. We need to have that kind of a revolution in thinking across America that this is unacceptable. This was not dictated by the Constitution. It's a point of view and a position, a political position, which makes no sense when it comes to the safety of America.
The president, thank God, went after Republican members of Congress. He said too many families have empty chairs at the dinner tables. Republican members of Congress cannot continue to meet this endemic with a shrug. Tweeted thoughts and prayers are not enough. So religious a-hole award goes to, what's this guy's name who was on with Paula Reed? Texas State Senator Keith Self, that guy? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Paula Reed asked him on CNN about, a lot of people are saying thoughts and prayers aren't cutting it anymore. And he said, well, those are people that don't believe in an almighty God who is absolutely in control of our lives. Oh, so he's saying God's a giant D.
Yeah, God had the guy shoot
he's
him?
a giant bag of D who wants people's faces to be blown off at a random mall on a Saturday.
There are many religious people who are saying that we're not doing enough.
Right. Yeah, that guy. Okay. You don't believe, I guess, or you don't believe hard enough or something. What does that mean? You don't believe in an almighty God who is absolutely in control. So we have no control.
Oh,
you
that
have no
was my
control.
problem. My
yeah,
God, it's the
gun
nice
safety
one.
legislation.
Well,
That's not
okay.
nothing.
If we're not in control of our own lives, why do we even have a government? Why did we elect this guy?
I don't. He is presumably controlled by Almighty God
I see.
to not do anything.
I see.
What about nice cuddly God?
Even who's the guy with the? I can't keep people apart. The
What are you
giant,
doing?
cowboy hat. It was on TV, and he just said this isn't a Republican or Democratic thing. We have
Yeah,
a
it's
gun
an
problem.
American
We
thing.
can't. He said it is not survivable being
not
shot
according-
with an AR-15.
Not according to Greg Abbott. Greg Abbott says we have a mental health problem.
Oh yes, he said this is unspeakable. No, it is. We
speak
can
of it.
no, we can speak. Here's what we can speak about: is that you specifically signed legislation
You made it easy for this monster to get a gun.
Yeah.
right.
You called him a monster, so
What do
I'm
you
calling
call
him
it?
a monster.
Loosening gun regulations. You actually
Made it
so we
easy.
can speak of that. So it's
Right.
not unspeakable in that sense that we
Right.
can speak that you're the whole who loosened gun restrictions in Texas.
And we can-
also every time he says mental health, you have to say he cut mental health funding
Exactly.
by I don't know how $11 billion.
$211 million.
11 billion.
11 billion. Thank you. So we can
211
speak about
million.
that too.
We know
So,
this number.
Once again, not unspeakable. Not an unspeakable tragedy at all.
And we'll speak about it again probably in another couple weeks. And there's another one of these shootings in Texas because it's so easy to get.
Oh, we don't have to wait a couple of weeks. There'll be one tomorrow.
Probably.
Freedom. Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah. DUM. Okay, this would be the other racist violence in Texas. A fatal car crash in Brownsville, Texas, has left all 7 people dead, at least 6 others wounded. As Texas reels from the shooting in Allen, reports of the border city of Brownsville say a car struck a crowd of people who were waiting at a bus stop Sunday morning. It was in front of a emergency center for migrants and the homeless. The incident reportedly took place when a car drove up off a street curb at 8:30 local time. Okay.
There are reports of one witness saying that he was screaming about an invasion when he.
Right. Like
Others.
you mean like a Fox talking point? Yeah.
Greg Abbott's
Uh-huh.
talking points.
Yeah. So kind of the same stuff we heard screamed at the El Paso shooting a
Yeah.
long time ago. Kind of just a
That was in Texas too, where it's easy to
right-wing
get a gun,
Trump talking point. Yeah.
as opposed to Uvalde, which was in Texas just a year ago, where the kids
Right.
were killed, where it's easy to get a gun.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Texas is running up quite a record.
You're doing a
They're running up quite a body count.
bang up job there, literally.
Wow. Did I miss anything on this particular horrible act of racist violence? Okay. Yes, the incident looked to be intentional. Right. Yes. You know what? I understand, Chris, journalism-wise, they have to put those things in there. But I'm already, you know what? I've jumped ahead of you. Spoiler alert. I
know.
kind of, yeah.
I can read between the lines.
No motive with the guy with the neo-Nazi, white supremacist, white ring death squad patch. Nope. Yeah. No motive yet. Okay.
I don't have to read the part
I'll
where
wait here.
Encyclopedia Brown solves it for us.
Yes.
No, it's that pesky journalism degree that I have.
I
that
know.
Makes me
I know.
think that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Benefit of the doubt, whatever. Allegedly, whatever. Okay. Is anyone else chiffon wet? Are you exhausted?
I didn't miss anything, I guess.
I don't know where we are this morning. Travis, as of Saturday night, 3 people were still in critical, so the body count obviously might go up in Texas.
Yeah.
Ages range from 5 to 61. I'm sure everybody has their favorite story, but the guy that was on TV that I was talking about in the cowboy hat talked about the girl that looked like she was praying in the bushes, and he, felt for a pulse and turned her around, and she had no face.
I
So,
stumbled across the shooter. Marjorie Taylor Greene retweeted a video of the shooter when he was down,
Yeah.
and that's something you can't not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was some
There's a lot of graphic.
gruesome stuff going around Twitter.
That was. I did not want to see that. Did not need to see that.
So I guess this, until we do something about it, this is the kind of America
You know
we
what
wanna
though?
wake up
I
in.
think some people do need to see that.
You're right, but the problem with what I saw was it was conservatives saying, "Look at this monster got what he deserved," and I saw what he got. And the problem is they aren't showing the
Children.
9 people who didn't deserve what they
Yeah.
got, the victims.
That-
Yeah.
Like so they're making a raw point over this dead guy with his head blown open.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
opposed to the victims.
Yeah.
They're not talking about that. They're talking about, oh look, a cop shot a guy.
Yeah. I can't even imagine what it's like for kids to be traumatized like this over and over. I was like, I was talking to my friend yesterday. We were saying that, remember like our childhoods, your parents' main job was to tell you everything's going to be okay. There's no monster under the bed. You're just, no, you don't have to worry about that. It's just,
That
we
slide's not
are
gonna be hot.
intentionally traumatizing our kids all of the time. Yes, you might get shot to death at school. Make sure you hide. Make sure you're quiet. Make sure you turn your lighted sneakers off. I mean, I was thinking, I'm generally pretty happy clappy. I swear to God, now like this whole, it can't, it's not going to happen to me. I'm like going, I don't know, there's pretty good odds that I'm going to get shot.
Yeah.
I don't know, for all of us, right?
The biggest danger I had to worry about in school was the metal slide being hot on the sunny day.
Yes. Oh God, in the back of your legs, right?
Man,
Oh,
that would
awful.
get you.
Yeah.
That would get you on the
Yeah,
playground.
try sliding down a slide in summer in Phoenix.
Fresno was
When you're a husky boy. That was
When you're a husky boy,
that was a lot of
and you
skin.
kind of like stick to the slide as you're going down.
a little bit of sweat. Just
Yeah.
on the upside in elementary school. We had dress codes, so we had to wear long pants on those 110-degree
Oh.
days. So the slide didn't burn you quite so much.
Okay.
we had plaid Catholic girl uniforms that were supposed to be longer, but we would all roll them up at the waist so that we looked like little whores.
Horse.
Yeah,
Bloody
but that was a
horse.
lot
Bloody
of
little Britney
skin
Spears
for
wannabe.
the hot slide.
Yeah, you look like you belong in like a Van Halen video.
A Britney Spears video.
Yeah.
Britney Spears. She was of the
Yeah.
age for Britney
Oh,
Spears.
you didn't even get to the bus stop before you rolled up your skirt to whore length. Yeah,
Does your mom know now that you did this?
no, that's
That's something that
that's the love that must never be spoken. The love of short
good thing.
Catholic girl skirts.
Good thing she doesn't listen to your show.
Who's she watching over on Fox News right now instead of you?
My friend Rob has had a Catholic girl, fetish his whole life. I'm like, Rob, I look like an Armenian dude in I don't know, a long plaid jumper. It is not hot. I don't know where you think it's hot.
Show him that photo of you with Gerald Ford. He will get right over that.
Lose that particular boner immediately.
Yes.
Okay, here's the not so fun facts. The news has been filled with the tragic story of the 8. Well, that's before the, driving into the crowd of migrants.
Well, that wasn't a gun.
Because, I don't know, it's fine, I guess, to strangle a homeless person to death on the subway. So why wouldn't it be, fine to just drive into a bunch of migrants near a homeless shelter? Because apparently America is awful. Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
I came back for this.
Pardon me?
I came back from vacation.
Yeah, right.
for
Happy
this.
being back. Now the dogs find no Jody here. They're
Yeah.
depressed. We're all depressed. No offense.
This is just the worst.
You're over there doing your job or
Whatever.
petting the dogs.
Can I go
So
back on
they're
vacation?
depressed.
Can I just leave?
Scene. Chris, get the lights on your way out.
Okay.
Okay, this would be right. The 8 people killed at the mall. There were 6 other mass shootings over the weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
please and thank you.
Yeah, in Chico, California. Didn't even hear about that
No.
one, did you? No. 6 people shot, 1 died.
That was definitely reefer.
Restaurant in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. One
Had service.
19-year-old man is dead. 6 others injured. 3 separate shootings in Columbus, Ohio. Left 2 people dead over the weekend.
That's Jim Jordan's state, right?
Mass shootings are only considered mass if they shoot at least 4 people. So I'm sure future lunatics are taking note of that.
I did not know we had that definition.
I
of a mass shooting.
did know it was 4 people, but and it's not killed. It's just shot.
Shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
You can have
Yeah.
a mass shooting without any people being
I
killed.
would think 3 people would be a mass shooting, but what do I know?
Indeed. What do you know?
I obviously know nothing.
We mostly talked about fish orgasms last week, Travis. We took a little mental vacation last week as well.
I sent you a fish
While
story.
the cat was away, the mice played.
I sent you a fish story.
We had a few stories about bears.
That's true. But now, a bunch of stories about bears. Oh, here's something shocking.
What?
Jack E. Smith, not that one, tweeted, the 5 p.m. deadline has passed. This was yesterday.
Yep.
No new filing from Trump to testify in the E. Jean Carroll lawsuit. He bluffed. He got called. He folded. Closing arguments today.
Yep.
Oh, that's so weird. So it turns out while you were gone, Trump is completely full of... That must come as shocking news to you, Travis, that he opened his big yap. I'm going to go back and confront her. I'm going to go back and I'm going to... and the judge is like, okay, great. Yep, still 5... Right? Taco Penis said, they said, is he coming? He's like, no.
No.
So
Didn't he say to the judge in a sidebar, I think you know what I'm dealing with?
Did he really?
I saw that.
I didn't see that.
I
Yes,
saw that.
Yes.
Oh.
Captain Crazy Pants over here. Oh, you got the sound from my favorite thing we already talked about last week is him turning to Jean Carroll's lawyers and going, yeah, I wouldn't you either.
I mean,
I'd have no interest. Like, what? First of all, isn't she gay? Secondly, if she wasn't, she's
Is
like
she?
1,000 times gayer.
No idea.
Oh, my God.
and also just complete unnecessary
Oh my-
deary.
yes. oh my God, how is it relevant? And oh my God. And secondly, oh my God. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know. Oh my God.
Well, you saw what I labeled the clips for him.
Oh, as Maya Angelou said, when someone shows you they're a just believe them. Yeah. Someone shows you they're a D. That's what she said.
Yeah.
When she was working blue. She normally didn't.
I know they cleaned it up for
She
like
cleaned
the
it up
kids.
for Oprah, but she
Yeah.
mostly
Right.
worked blue.
Okay.
I think she's the one that came up with the bag of D's.
Hey all, Glenn Kirschner here. Friends, I hope you'll join me on my audio podcast, Justice Matters. We talk about not only the legal issues of the day, but we also talk about the need to reform ethics in our government. Here's one example, the oath of office. You know the one. I do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Let's add 22 words to that oath. Quote, and I will promptly report any instances of crime and or corruption by government officials and employees of which I become aware. Friends, our democracy is worth fighting for. Join us in this fight, because justice matters. Look for Justice Matters wherever you ordinarily find your podcasts.